Hello, everybody. I'm Gerald Reddick, your favorite thousandaire because I'm not a millionaire yet. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the money market and how it works. Now, before we get into all of that, just know that I'm very excited. I always thought to myself, if I can do this, anybody else can do it. And as cliche as that may sound, I promise you this, I always look at big corporations or other super wealthy people and think to myself, if they could do it, so can I. Now, it is work. There's a lot of different tools and avenues that I use to build wealth. But one of my goals with this particular channel is to share with you guys very simple, easy, and practical things you could do to help build your wealth. So if you guys would do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, share this video. There's somebody out there that can use it. If you have any questions or comments, just leave it down below in the comments section. And we're going to go ahead and get to work. So what is a money market? It has a different purpose from your checking and your savings account, but it essentially operates like your checking account. So what do I mean? Well, if we look at the average checking account, most of us just have our direct deposits going there. We pay bills with it, whether online or we write some checks still or whatever. But that's the gist of the purpose of a checking account. And if we want to save some money, we generally take money from our checking account, we move it over to a savings account, and that'll be that. So what happens in the case of most checking accounts concerning earning interest? Well, a lot of checking accounts earns zero to very little interest. Savings accounts on average earns very little interest, but money market accounts earn a lot more interest than any checking or savings account. So let me just share with you that we're going to be talking about this from Security Service Federal Credit Union. It's one of several banking institutions that I use. Again, this is a credit union, and credit unions in general do usually have higher and better rates than banks, right? But talk to your financial institution, see what's out there and see what's available concerning the money market if you're interested. In this case, this is one of my banks of which I'm going to log into. So before we do that, we're going to go over some aspects of the money market according to Security Service Federal Credit Union. And they are not an affiliate bank of mine. That's just a bank I use. This video is not endorsed or sponsored or none of that. And I'm not a professional financial advisor. I'm just sharing information and stuff that I do, and it works for me, but I'm sharing it with hopes that it will work for you, right? So here's some of the terms. You can open it with Security Service Federal Credit Union, that is, right? So each banks have different things, but in my case, you can open it with as little as $1,000, no minimum balance required, no excess transaction fees, no service fees, unlimited withdrawals and check writing. Interest earned is accrued daily, but it's paid monthly. It is not eligible for debit cards or ATM withdrawals or transactions like that. If you close it less than 90 days, there is a $10 closing fee. And of course, you can only have one money market account per account owner. That's essentially what the last sentence is saying right there, right? So without further ado, let's go to Security Service Federal Credit Union, and we're going to log into my account so you guys see that I'm the real deal here. So let's just get it, do my little fingerprint thingy, and soon enough, I'll be in the vault. There it is. Dun, dun, dun. My goal here is just to break down in real time the difference between three types of accounts. I'm going to put my readers on and do it. So let's talk about checkings, savings, and money market accounts. I'm not going to deal with CDs and IRAs today. So checking account, in the case of Security Service Federal Credit Union, they offer two types: powered checking and power protected checking. I have the powered checking because it has no monthly fees versus the power protected checking has a fee of $6 a month. So I don't need this credit union charging me $6 a month to have my money there, because I generally don't leave a lot of money in a checking account like that. And all of this other stuff, mobile phone coverage, social media, that stuff's covered and done anyway. But here's the deal. The trade-off is my power checking account earns zero interest. zip, right? Whereas the power protected checking does earn interest. Now, if I was the type of person that leaves a lot of money in there and I earn interest above and beyond $6, then that might make sense for me. But I generally don't have a lot of money in a checking account. So I earn zero interest in this account. Okay. Now, if we were to go over to the savings account, let's see what they're offering for their savings accounts, right? And you have basic savings, youth savings, like if you have kids or teenagers, something like that, and you got club savings. Here's the nitty gritty right in this section. Boom, 0.05%. So remember, so far, the checking account earns 0% for me. My savings account earns 0.05% for me. And the money market account, well, we're going to scroll up, go to the money market plus, because they have a couple of different, they have money market, then they have money market plus. I have the money market plus account because that one had the better rates for what I was trying to do. And what does it earn? 2.53%. I mean, come on, y'all. You want to know how that breaks down? Let me show you how that breaks down, right? I told them I wanted to open up this account with $25,000. So here we go, $25,000, right? In my checking account is going to, for a whole year, is going to be $25,000 in my checking account right there. That's it, right? It's not going to earn any interest. It's not going to do nothing but sit there. The only other increase to this account is when my next paycheck or direct deposit comes to it. But the $25,000 is not going to earn any interest. We clear so far? Now, the same $25,000, if I transfer it over to my basic savings account, well, it's going to earn 0.05%. So here's what that looks like. Plus 0.05%. At the end of the year, my $25,000 sitting in my savings account is going to earn $12.05 in interest. It's not a lot, right? But $25,000 sitting inside of a money market account plus 2.53%, it's going to earn me over $600 at the end of the year, right? So here it is, just for quick reference before I log into my account. Boom, 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 right? And the checking account earns zero interest. In my savings account, I will earn $12.50. And in my money market plus account, I will earn $632.50, right? So now we log into my account so you guys can see it in real time. Boom. Online accounts. I did take the liberty to hide my savings and my checking account from you guys because I didn't want you to see that. But here's my actual money market plus account, right? It says right there. Now, let's click into it and you guys can see just like I can see right there, okay? Now, if you look right here, you'll see how much interest I already earned because I opened this money market account in January of 2023, okay? And to filter it, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in here. We're going to go back 1 month so you can see every single transaction from January 1st till March 3rd or something like that, or March 12th, and we're going to filter it. Now you can see every single transaction that has happened with this account so far because I opened it in January. Now here's the deal. On January 3rd, as you can see here, I started with $25,000. On January 31st, however, I earned interest of $49.60. On February 28th, I earned interest of $48. Now, February is obviously a shorter month than January. However, I did start this account on January 3rd. So a little bit of fluctuation there. And from month to month moving forward, there's going to be little fluctuations, but generally about $50-ish, give or take, right? Every single month. That's a good deal. So that's how simple it is. And we already went over the rules. If we were to go back to and all the notes that I typed on the iPad there, listen, that stuff is right here. Money Market Plus. Here are the rules again. It's all right here, right? Just like I explained to you guys. It's all right here, okay? And this is how much interest you earn. From 1 cent all the way up to $25,000. So for me, if I'm going to have $25,000 sitting in my savings account anyway, why not open up a money market account and let that money earn more interest for me than 0.05%? You guys see it? It's like right there. Like, look at that. That's amazing to me, right? So if nothing else, what could that extra 50 bucks do? Tank of gas, 50 bucks worth of food, couple of lunches, whatever. It's just doing a lot better rates compared to my savings. So that's really all I wanted to share with you guys today. If you have any questions, leave it down there. If you find this video on YouTube when I do post it up, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. I'm telling you, I'm on a journey, and you guys are more than welcome to come with me. I will be a millionaire. That is not a cliche. That is a fact, and I'm excited, right? So every month I'm getting closer, and as I find opportunities like these, or with my business, or investing and dealing with these stocks, and just whatever, that I understand, that's what I'm going to do. And here's my piece of solid advice for you, right? I'm not a financial advisor. Do what you do at your own risk and all this good stuff. But here's the deal. Do things that you understand. Get into things that you 100% and confidently know. Not because somebody else think you should do it. Listen, if you're not good at real estate and you don't understand that world, don't get into that world because somebody else think you should do it, or network marketing or the stock market or whatever. Do what you absolutely know what you're doing. And I'm telling you, this money market, talk to your bank, talk to your credit union. This money market is essentially a savings account or a checking account. You're just going to have money sitting there doing what? Listen, for me, I have an emergency fund set up, and if I'm going to have money sitting there for a rainy day anyway, only earning 0.05%, why wouldn't I want to earn 2.53%? It's going to sit there for an emergency. And within 90 days, if that happened, which it won't for me because I have other stashes and, money I got access to. But if I had to close it right now, I just earned nearly $100 in this account. So if I have to give them back 10, oh yeah, interest earned on this type of account is taxable. So if I had to give Uncle Sam 10% and give the bank $10 to close it, and I lose $20, I'm still winning. So that's a good deal for me. So there it is, y'all. Listen, have a wonderful day. I wish you guys great success. Thank you for supporting G5 Productions. Thank you for supporting your favorite Thousandaire. If you guys have any questions, again, I'm here to help, and you're welcome to come along the journey. So that's it. I'm Gerald Reddick, your favorite Thousandaire, because I'm not a millionaire yet. Let's go on a journey. Let's get rich together. Peace, everybody.